Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gina of Gina Renee RN Budgets. I'm a zero-based budgeter who uses the cashless system to assist me on my journey to financial and debt freedom. If you're new here, I do videos all about saving money, budgeting, couponing, grocery hauls, meal planning, you name it. I'm gonna save a buck. I'm gonna save some coins. So if that's what you need to do, then go ahead. What you waiting on? Hit the subscribe button while you're there. Turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. In addition to using the cashless system, I also use digital budgeting planners. All right. So that is another thing that I work with. All right. So I use the Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck workbook. This is her printable version that I have uploaded into GoodNotes on my iPad Pro. It's like a 12.9 inch, 13 inch, somewhere in there. I freaking love it because your girl is very visually challenged. And so the size of this is great for me. And I just been loving it. I'm pretty much have gone digital for every single thing. I don't use any paper planners at all anymore. All right, so let's just get right to it. It's payday. I got paid, so we're going to take you through A to Z. All right. First, let's talk about what we paid already. All right. So here is my subscription tracker. Bill tracker wise, I did, oh, that's this paycheck. The only thing I had left this pay period was Silhouette, and that came out today. So that's done. Adobe Illustrator will come out in the pay period that we're talking about today. All right. Everything else, this is for March. We'll talk about that later. That's my monthly. This is my last paycheck. Everything has been done. All right. Here we are to today, February 19th. My paycheck will cover anything I have to pay up until March 5th. Now, right quick, let's talk about March. March, I am a month ahead, right? So by the 1st of March, I'll have my bills that are due for the month of March. So when I get paid in March, I get paid bi-weekly. I'm a bi-weekly budgeter. So starting for March, every 2 weeks, I'll be splitting my bills in half. And that will be for my April bills. Okay. So let's get started. As we talk about this, I'm going to put up on the screen, first of all, let's record this because I don't know why when I zoom in, it tends to get a little bit blurry. I don't know how to fix it, but I changed my pen, so hopefully that helps. All right, so I budgeted $31.48, and that's what I got, plus a little change. My son will give me $100 on the 20th and the 27th. All right, I have already sent the $1,500. That covers my principal payment to our mortgage, my car payment, insurance, another car payment, and my debt consolidation payment. I pay $1,500 every 2 weeks. All right, so that's been done. I'll show you on the screen as I go along. In terms of subscriptions, I got like $60 worth of subscriptions that will be coming out of my paycheck. And then I paid AT&T already. It wasn't $345, it was $342 and some change. All right. Now future, since my son is going to be sending me $200 at some point, I have accounted for that into this future amount. So what I did was I transferred $400 to my Capital One 360. And when my son pays me, I'll send that over to add up to this $600, right? I also sent $25.71, I think, for my leftover challenge. It's $25.71. Let me get to it. Save the leftovers. All right, so it's here, $25.71 this time that I got left over. So I'm not doing my savings challenges today, but my leftovers is a little bit different because this is what's left out of my paycheck when I get paid. All right. And as you guys can see, when I zero out my paycheck the day before, it adds up. All right. So this is what we have so far. That's all we're going to do in terms of savings challenges. Okay. So I said 400. I'm not going to fill it in though, because I will add that in when it gets here. And then we have a fetch payment, which is Memphi's health insurance and wellness. It's his emergency, and then he has a wellness premium attached to it. All right. So that will be coming out and it's auto pay. All right. Next up, I did send my spending of money to my checking account, my second checking account. And that totaled $450. I'll put it up on the screen. For savings, I still need to send, I should have sent the $50 for my grandson with the 4, but I forgot about it. But I'll wait and send it along with my challenges, right? So I'm going to send $50 to my grandson's savings account, and then I'll have $238 left for my challenges. And this is what I have planned for my challenges. So right now, it sounds crazy, but my checking account is sitting at like 4 or something. I'm filming with my phone, so I don't know, but it's like 4 or something. So it's enough for me to pay all my subscriptions, to pay this fetch bill, and then it has this money left. And once all that is done, it ends up with like $2 and something and some change left. And technically that's my leftovers. But what happens is because I overshoot my bills, I end up with a little bit of a natural buffer. And that's usually what I send over when I zero out my account. All right. So let's do this. All right. So we got a deposit here, and then I paid my mortgage and stuff to my dad, and so I'm gonna just put here housing, even though it's a lot of stuff that is included in that. But I sent $1,500, so we got 3148.54 minus 1,500. That's 1648.54. All right. Then after that, I transferred to Chase number 2. That's my spending. It's hard to write straight up and down. And that's $450. Okay. So minus 450. So you all can see how much I have left. 119,854. Okay, then I paid AT&T, and I don't know the exact either. This is cell phone. It was $342 something. I don't know. We're gonna say 54. I don't even know if that's right. Minus 342, so we can get an even number. That leaves 8. Oops. Come on. That leaves 856. What else did I do? Oh, then I sent Zelle to Capital One. I'm just putting 400 because I had already accounted for my leftovers. And so this is going to be future. 400. All right, so minus 400. There's 456 left. All right. So out of this 456, I got $60 worth of subscriptions that'll come out. And then I have 106.05 is Memphis's Fetch Insurance. And then I have 288, which is $50 to my grandson's savings account, and 238 to Challenges, $1.95. So somewhere in here I'm off a little bit because I had calculated like $2. So this is where I was at in my savings account. And yes, on payday, I went to McDonald's. All right. You guys know I'm doing a no spend challenge, right? But this is legal for me because this is money that I've allocated to spend, and that's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to spend it. All right. What I consider a no spend is when I don't go outside of what I've allocated, because trust me, boo, it happens. I think this was like 9 something. I'll finish that up later. All right. So I paid off this medical bill. Kevin got approved. Praise God. For those of you who have been around for a long time, he did get approved for disability with this final diagnosis. The previous application is still in the appeal process, and that's the one with the back pay attached to it. So even though we have not gotten back pay and all of that, we are grateful that he is at least getting something, and he should get his first payment on the 3rd. So starting then, I may or may not, I won't budget his whole amount, simply because this is my channel, and I will only budget what he contributes to me, okay? Because my husband has, he has a minor child out there and some child support stuff going on. So, we don't want to just expose his whole income or whatever for privacy reasons. So you guys will see that I will have just a number that he'll contribute to the household, but it's not his income in its entirety. Mine, what you see, that's my income in its entirety after I pay tithes, my health insurance, I got 401k coming out, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I have after that. So, all right, so we are ready. It's so crazy now. For people who feel like they're maybe on the fence still about zero-based budgeting, it really does work. The only thing you have to get used to is things like me today, like to get a deposit of $31.48, and the same day I'm down to like less than $500. But number one, I'm paying my bills not just on time, but we have just graduated to ahead of time, a month ahead of time. And in addition to that, my money is being assigned to places. So it's not like I'm spending down to zero. I'm saving down to zero. And that's the biggest catch for me. All right. So give me a like if you guys like my new digital cashless budgeting system that I have come up with. I seriously love it, you guys. For one, the iPad for me is very portable, and I literally have all my planners in one place on this iPad. This is my personal planner. I have work productivity pages that I add into my planner. So this is the planner that my daughter created. Let me give you a blank one. This is kind of a blank template. It's really not though. This is it. So this is a blank month. All her dashboards are different, and I turn them into savings challenges. This is the week. It's a weekly planner, right? However, she has now created an add-on, which is a daily planner. And so I add in the daily as my work planner, okay? So as you can see, this is all work stuff that I'm doing. This is my own personal planner here, okay? So this is my personal planner. I have my budget planner here. I have my 2025 savings challenge planner. All right, because these are all my savings challenges that I started this year. And then also, believe it or not, we have Kevin's end of life plan. We created this, and it's just kind of his wishes, life insurance information, his disability information. We paid off some bills. We even have a section that if he was to become where he can't manage his own finances, how he would like me to handle it. And then this is just notes for me in terms of what's going on with him. Like I started here December 17th. He had a normal CAT scan. And by December 10th, he had suspicious activity. Then he had a PET scan. Then he had a biopsy. I put here that I could palpate a tumor in his stomach because I could feel it. So right here was his final diagnosis. This is his medication he started. And he started journaling his own symptoms. So I stopped writing in this. They gave him a cancer journal, and he writes in everything that's going on with him. Any of his symptoms, the time of day, if it was related to maybe how much he ate, how much sleep he got, all that kind of stuff. And he takes that to all his appointments with him. All right. So I love budgeting digitally. It has just, I can't even explain it to you guys how much I love it, and it's so convenient. Like literally I can take it all over the house. I could take it in the car. I could drop it in my book bag, my laptop. If I'm traveling for work, all I have to do is grab this. Everything I need is here. I even decorated like I do a regular planner. Here's my February. Oh, we can mark off some bills. Hold on. So we paid $1,500. Subscriptions, that's wrong. I gotta change that. What else did we do? Oh, this is wrong because I paid off some bills. So we'll get to that. But I really like this. So give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in trying out budgeting digitally, like you can always, the Budget Moms Budget by Paycheck workbook is always available, the printable version. If you have any questions, I can guide you through putting it on GoodNotes. GoodNotes, you pay one time for GoodNotes, and it's a lifetime thing. So, and I have so much in GoodNotes, y'all just wouldn't believe it. What else? I even just get a piece of paper and start writing. Let's see if it's in this one. Somewhere I just started writing on a piece of paper. Was it in here? I like to write on black paper like I do in Kevin's. And then whenever I need another page, I just add a blank page. And then we go. And then you turn your ink to white for the black page. And thanks. I wish you peace, love, and prosperity. Thanks for watching.